Thank you very much. Well, I'm really pleased to be here today. But I have to tell you, I was also somewhat nervous because I knew this class was mostly men, and the topic of career and family, I thought, how's this going to go over? But I thought about my brothers. All right, I have two brothers. One's a couple years older, one was a couple years younger. And when I was young, I hung out with my brothers. It became clear that I couldn't make a basket, and my brothers could, easily. Now, this was a catastrophe for me. I mean, I couldn't do it at all. I was crestfallen. Now, my parents noticed that I'm out there pouting as my brothers are shooting basket after basket. And I really think this is kind of a turning point in my life, because they could have come out and said, Karen, leave those boys alone. Come on in and play with your dolls. And instead, my mother took me aside, and she said, Karen, I'm going to show you a surefire way to shoot a basket. So she got me the ball, and she said, okay, take it like this and aim just above that rim. And then, between your legs, heave it up and let it go. Well, I noticed my brothers weren't shooting like that. But I decided to give it a try. And you know, after a few minutes, I actually made a basket. And I mean the type of basket where the ball went right in through the hoop, didn't hit the rims, and all I heard was the swish of the net. So I said, I'm victorious. I felt wonderful. I could do what my brothers could do. I could still do it. Even though, okay, I did it my way, I told them a swish is a swish. So fast forward, I became an engineer. Like you, chemical engineering was my degree. And when I entered the field in the early 80s, it was pretty male-dominated at that time, and pretty much still is today to a certain extent. But you know what? Because of my brothers, I felt confident. I already kept up with them. I figured I could do this. Now, I'd like to know what your life vision is. Because in addition to being an engineer, I've had 4 children. My husband's an engineer, and we've both worked during our careers with the kids. And it has been tough. There's been some obstacles, some hurdles, but I kept thinking in my mind that I could do it, and I could do it my way. A swish is a swish. So what are you aiming for? What do you think your career will look like? What do you think your family will look like as you go forward? Well, today I want to tell you a little bit about what to think about, how you might come to how you live your life. I think it's all about knowing who you are, and then being confident in the decision you make, and then ultimately living that life that you envision. Now, there's a twist, and the twist is that men and women sometimes don't view things the same way. So today we're going to go over some of the results to the survey that you filled out a couple weeks ago, and we're also going to do some class exercises. So I hope you're up for that, because I want you to know what it feels like to go forward with career and family. And I tell you, you will have some misses in your life, right? You'll hit the rims on occasion. But like me, every basket that you do make, living the life you want to make, doing it your way, will build your confidence. And just remember, sometimes it doesn't matter how you get there, but you got there. A swish is a swish.